In summary, the answer is it entirely depends on how you use them. Porridge and oat-based breakfasts get a lot of airtime, and for good reason. They're simple, quick, made from whole foods and easy to customise. In essence, they're a great choice, and they're also very aesthetically pleasing for a social media post. But in their simplicity, they're also very easy to get wrong. And when they aren't used correctly, you'll find you get hungry within a couple of hours, even though they're a pretty energy-dense option that in the right combinations should easily sustain you for 3.5 to 4 hours. That can also tally with energy or mood dips in the afternoon paired with strong sweet cravings, generally poor appetite regulation, so you're snacking or grazing quite a lot, and all of that basically boils down to the fact that your first meal of the day is kicking off a roller coaster ride for your blood sugar and insulin response. Now you'll probably see lots of suggestions to make your oats more balanced by adding nuts, seeds, nut butters, flax, and maybe chia seeds. Again, great whole foods, but these are mainly fats with a little bit of fibre. And fats with the high carbs from the oats does not a balanced meal make. In fact, it's kind of the worst combination, as oats burn quickly, triggering your insulin levels to rise, and fats burn slowly, so a chunk of their energy will usually end up being diverted to stores by that raised insulin rather than being used, which is why we get that rapid return to hunger. We ate a lot of energy, but our body didn't see it all. We used some, stored some, and then needed to eat again, which isn't ideal. What we actually need to be doing is matching the amount of oats we have with equal quantities of protein, then adorning with our fats as a garnish. What people will do is not have enough protein and then overdo the fats to get a high satiety response. You can have a look back at my previous post on portion sizing if you want more info on that. And you also really want to be thinking about the overall steer of your flavour choices, as the first thing you eat each day will dictate how your taste behaves for the next 24 hours. So if your breakfast is wonderfully, deliciously sweet from the natural sugars in oats with banana, berries, maple syrup or honey, then that's what your body will ask you for all day. Whereas if you go for a grated carrot, cinnamon, walnut, carrot cake combo, or a savoury porridge, then you've set the tone for a totally different kind of day. See the caption for my favourite ways to make oats a truly awesome start to any day, because oats are not the problem. It's our tendency to turn them into a dessert rather than a sustaining and supportive meal.